What is up, YouTube? Brandon from Team Dreadnought here. Going to be doing something new on this channel called a captain's log. Would be the easiest way to put it. Going to be starting out with something that a good friend of mine, Mason from Science of Vanguard, admin of Vanguardians, he asked me to make. He wants the larger Vanguard YouTube channels to talk about something that's probably really important to the game, and that is at Springfest and at regionals, singles regionals. Top 8 should get an invite to Worlds, to Nationals, excuse me. It shouldn't be, oh, I'm going to play through all these rounds of top 8 to then have to play a round of top 8 to then maybe get a chance to go to Nationals. Considering that only the first place gets a paid invite anyways, having more people at Nats that would just have to pay their way and fly their way out to Nats doesn't really seem like it would cost Bushiroad that much more money. And you have to think about it, that would make a lot more people interested in going because of, okay, I may have a lucky day and I can get into top 8. I might not be able to make it into, top 2 or top 4, but if I can at least make it into top 8, I'll be able to get into Nationals. If I can get to Nationals, I can practice, train my ass off, maybe I'll be able to make it to Worlds. And for not costing too much money for the players, obviously, I live in Florida. I'm going to have to drive up to Atlanta because that's the closest regional. I'm resigning myself to that fact. It is, we play this game, we enjoy this game, we're going to have to do it. I think there should be more locations, but I'm getting on a tangent here. Back to the main thing. Watched Mason's video earlier, he made a lot of good points, and pretty much you can't make many more points than what he did. I'm really just expounding on his ideas. Just, there needs to be top 8 gets invites to Nationals. If you look at every other card game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think top 32 get an invite to a YCS or at a regional. I'm not sure. I don't really play Yu competitively. If any of my subscribers do, go ahead and let me know down below whether I'm right or wrong or I'm a fucking asshole. But that's definitely what I think needs to be done. Because if we're not going to get best 2 out of 3 yet, which doesn't look like we're going to get at all, they would have made that announcement long ago. This would be the next best thing you can do for your players. We've been supporting this game over and over. We've been asking countless amounts of times, please give us best 2 out of 3, more locations, we'll pay, we'll do. We have been literally groveling and begging Bushiroad for these, but they have been absolutely silent. And they just get denied, whether they're denied, whether they're ignored, whether they just say these guys are idiots. That's neither here nor there. The game needs something. It's definitely not dying. I don't think it's dying at all. If anything, I just think it's getting bigger. But the competitive scene needs something. It needs a shot in the arm to make it not just this filthy casual game. There's players who want to put the time in to be competitive, myself included. My teammates, we practice, we train. Other teammates, Team Nogard up in Toronto, who they got second at Toronto Regionals and made it to National Springfest. Team 2 Shiny up in Jacksonville, they're good friends of mine. There's just a lot of things that could be done for this game, and this is probably on the top of the list. This is definitely something that could easily be done, very easily implemented as well. It's not like you have to change the whole tournament format. You just say, if you're in top 8, then you get an invite to Nationals. However, you don't get your paid invite unless you make top 1 or top 2. I think it's top 2 gets their paid invite. I wouldn't know, I'm a scrub, I never make it that much. I don't know, just a little frustrating, I guess. That this game has a lot of potential. There's a group chat between me and, a lot of the other major YouTube channels, major, prominent players. And this is something we discuss almost a daily basis. Is what can be done for the game? What can be done to increase the life of the game? What can be done to increase the competitive environment of the game? And I'm going to go a little story time here, but it's something I found and I was judging the ARG Orlando this past weekend. Great tournament, great people. You know, had a blast. Got a little food poisoning because I ate like a day old McDouble, but that's my fault. But you know, at the same time, there was the Forcible AGP that weekend, and I think they only had 80 people. We had 66 for a circuit series, while they had 80 for a regional. But the competitive level that I saw at that regional was just astronomical, and I really can't turn my nose up at their numbers. They have more locations, a lot more locations. So obviously their numbers are going to dip, but the skill level of the player base is going to go up. But even then, I think top 8 gets acrylic, like top first place gets a golden ruler card, like a solid gold ruler card, and second place gets a silver one, third place gets a bronze, and then I believe 4th through 8 get acrylic. I think so. All I know is second place got second because a friend of mine made second, and that thing was heavy as hell. Force other games, even Forcewell, a game that's not even it's a year old, a little over a year old, a year and a half. If you win a regional, you go straight to Worlds. And not only do you go straight to Worlds, you get a ticket to the Tokyo Game Show, from what I've been hearing. That's pretty ridiculous for paying $30 and winning a tournament. When, you know, our regionals are free, yes, but you have to get top 4 to get an invite, top 2 to get a paid invite, and that's just to California. Then you have to do the same in California to go to Tokyo. Which I understand, you know, there's stages. You have to go, you know, you want to go regionals, nationals, worlds. But give a little more incentive. The prize cards were definitely great. They were a great idea, but I don't think they're going to be done this time around because I haven't seen them. I haven't seen any announcement on them. The Claret Sword and Chrono Jet were a great idea. It definitely gave something of value to the players. You know, there's only 10 Chrono Jets in the world. There's, I think, 20 Clarets. And yeah, that would probably have to make, oh, we have to make more of these Claret Swords, but it can't cost you that much to make. I'm just bitching at this point. But, that's all I can really say is that, like Mason said, I'm going to leave a link down to his channel and another link down to the video below, so you guys can take a look at it and read for yourself, watch for yourself. That's all I can really say. We need something for the competitive scene, and I think top 8 getting an invite will give us another step forward to, you know, legitimizing Vanguard as a true competitive game, rather than, you know, the casual circle jerk that I see and that I hear from other card games. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. This will probably become a weekly and or monthly thing, depending on how I feel about it. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.